Leave the girl. It's the man I want.
Oh, don't underestimate her. She's a brilliant but sterile mind. There's not one spark of decency in her.
I'm overwhelmed. Who's this brat? Critter.
The Rani.
You were expecting to see the master?
No welcome?
You're not.
Fascinating. But then anything connected with you would undoubtedly be fascinating, my dear Rani.
I thought that last mad scheme of yours had finished you for good.
You jest, of course. I'm indestructible. The whole universe knows that.
Is that so?
Really, my dear Rani, you and I should be friends. I'm one of your greatest admirers.
Oh, don't bother with flattery. I know why you're here. I saw the doctor.
Then you know why I need your cooperation.
Cooperation? I want nothing to do with you.
You'll change your mind when you hear my proposition.
I am not interested in your pathetic vendetta, one way or the other. Now clear off and let me get on with my work.
If only it were that simple. However, I'm afraid you've very little choice. Either you collaborate or I bring this little venture to an extremely untimely end.
Josh, Tom, kill! No, Josh! Stand still!
The doctor won't tolerate anyone deliberately playing havoc with his favorite planet.
Can't you get it into your warped skull that there is nothing deliberate about it? The aggression is an unfortunate side effect.
Unfortunate? Fortuitous would be a more apposite epithet.
Call it what you will. I need the chemical. The only source is the human brain. It can have no relevance to you or your machinations.
Ah, but then as yet you've not been apprised of my purpose in being here.
To destroy the doctor. You've never had any other. It obsesses you to the exclusion of all else.
You underestimate me. Certainly I want to destroy him, see him suffer. But that is just an exquisite first step. I have a greater concept. One that will encompass the whole human race.
You're unbalanced. No wonder the doctor always outwits you. Put that down!
You don't get much, do you?
There's only a minute amount in each brain.
How does extracting this make humans more aggressive? I'll not ask again.
Because without that chemical, the brain cannot rest.
Ah, now I understand. You need it for your aliens on Maya Simiagoria. Oh, I dropped in on your little domain before following you here. Chaos. Complete mayhem. What went wrong?
Wrong? Who said anything went wrong?
Well, you rule there, absolutely. I assume one of your little schemes didn't turn out quite as you expected.
A small matter. In the process of heightening the awareness of my aliens, I lowered their ability to sleep. They became...
difficult to control. On the other hand, with this and the impregnated parasites, their talents are yours to command. Such power.
Well, well, well. The Rani.
You were expecting to see the master?
To see? Not exactly. He was burnt to a crisp the last time I saw him.
Your smugness is misplaced. He's here. He's very much alive, and he wants vengeance. Curse the pair of you.
Well, since we're insulting each other, I can't say I care much for your taste in clothes. Doesn't do a thing for you.
Your regeneration's not too attractive either. But at least I can change my appearance. You're stuck with what you've got.
Our face is of no importance. Brain regeneration is what I need. I should have been able to pin this one down to you. Personality changes, probably due to an imbalance in body chemicals. Yes, you're the obvious culprit. Well, you had me fooled, if that's any consolation.
It isn't.
You'd have been discovered eventually, you know, even without my intervention.
I never have.
Oh? Well, this isn't your first visit?
I've been coming to this wretched planet for centuries.
Without being discovered? Well, I'm impressed. You're obviously a brilliant tactician as well as a brilliant chemist.
Oh, it isn't difficult. These humans you so admire are a feckless lot, always in disarray. The Trojan Wars, the Dark Ages, the American War of Independence.
And now the Luddite riots.
Perfect cover.
Cover, yes. But for what? I think I've got it. You're extracting a chemical from the brain. The result is the victims become violent, aggressive, can't rest. That's it. The chemical that promotes sleep.
I begin to understand why the Master finds you such a menace. Oh, where is the idiot?
I take it you're referring to the Master. But why don't you release me?
What, and have you two stopped my work?
These are human beings, Rani. Living creatures that have done you no harm.
The carnivores. What harm have the animals in the fields done them? The rabbits they snare, the sheep they nourish to slaughter. Do they worry about the lesser species when they sink their teeth into a lamb chop? Ah! Josh, guard him.
Josh?
If he moves, kill him. No, don't kill him. Kill this one. Touché, Doctor?
Don't hurry back.
I can't just... I must do something.
You can. Get that poor fellow out of danger.
Well, how?
Use some of that famous American initiative. Push him outside.
But won't they try...
Their orders relate only to me. Now move, Perry.
Orders.
For
Whose
once,
orders?
will you forget the cross-examination and just go?
Oh.
Who's this brat?
My dear Rani, quite unwittingly, you've made my triumph utterly complete. Allow me to introduce the Doctor's latest travelling companion, Miss Gilliam Brown. Although her travelling days will soon be over. Do I detect a lack of enthusiasm?
Grandiose schemes of ruling the universe will mean nothing if that dilettante doctor is still at large. Dratted man.
Don't tell me you botched something. What did you do? Leave a trap for the Doctor? Is that why we couldn't use your Tardis?
Here, take these.
Its power was needed to operate
Be
the...
careful.
What are they?
Well, let's say that they'll change the doctor's lifestyle.
How? Will he suffer?
Well, I can promise you, he'll never be the same again.
Excellent. Why not kill two birds with one stone?
Who's the other one?
George Stevenson.
How will that threaten the doctor?
How indeed?
How much longer are you going to be?
Be patient. Stay calm.
I waited too long for this moment to be calm. If you knew how often the Doctor's gone out of his way to sabotage my plans.
Except on this occasion, he didn't go out of his way, did he? You contrived to get him here. Forced the Tardis off course, did you? Overrode the controls.
Do you think this plan will work?
I don't make mistakes.
If that were true, you'd still be on Gallifrey. Ooh.
Experiments are always subject to the unexpected. They can be capricious.
Capricious, turning mice into monsters.
A marginal error, quickly corrected.
Time Lords didn't think so.
Petty spite on the part of the Lord President, just because they ate his cat.
Took a chunk out of him, too, I remember. Pity it wasn't the Doctor.
That will soon be remedied.
Will you come into my parlor, said the spider to the fly. I think not. Doesn't feel right.
I'd feel happier if I could see him.
A sentiment he'd reciprocate. We stay here, out of sight.
Quickly! You'll destroy us both!
I will! You blame me! be told.
What is it? What's wrong?
It's our speed. It's increasing.
Then reduce it!
You asinine cretin! What do you imagine I'm trying to do?
But what's to stop them materializing the other end of the village?
While I was in the Rani's Tardis, I made an adjustment or two to the navigational system and velocity regulator.
But they're time lords. They'll repair the Tardis.
Not before they're beyond the Milky Way. For that matter, beyond most galaxies. I've heard that conditions are fairly primitive in the outer reaches of the universe. Hardly the setting for an harmonious relationship.
It's blowing!
It's the acceleration! Time spillage!
We're trapped, you blundering woman!
Leave the girl. It's the man I want. Take him to my laboratory. What are you waiting for?
You haven't given the name for the label.
Einstein. Insolence could cost your people dearly, Beos.
I'm sure Bass did not mean to appear insolent. He would never do that.
I find your incompetence more than enough without listening to your puerile opinions.
Then why not let Sam go? You have me as a hostage. You don't need her.
I shall decide my needs. They, unfortunately, require the use of locutions.
You leave me with no illusions about the hatred that you hold for us.
Hatred? Another fantasy. I have no feelings one way or the other. Outside of these experiments, you have absolutely no significance.
I find your detachment difficult to understand.
All you need to understand is that these specimens are geniuses, every one of them. Unless they're kept in prime condition, you'll have more than the miserable skin of this creature to worry about.
Have you managed to procure the means to repair your laboratory equipment?
Oh, yes. Indeed, I have.
That was a nice nap. Now, down to business. I'm a bit worried about the temporal flicker in Sector 13. There's a bicentennial refit of the Tardis to book in. I must just pop over to Centauri 7, and then perhaps a quick holiday. Right, that all seems quite clear. Just 3 small points. Where am I? Who am I? And who are you? The Rani! Stay back!
This is idiotic. You'll injure yourself.
Why should you care? Since you were exiled from Gallifrey, you've had nothing but contempt for all other Time Lords.
My contempt started long before my exile.
And what do you want with me? And where's Mel?
She's perfectly safe, but how long she remains so depends on you.
You're up to something. Perhaps I'll find the answer on this.
You won't recognize the planet. It's Lacertia, and there's no evidence that it's ever been graced by your meddling presence.
You're trying to deflect me. So the answer is on here. Quarks. 1 up, 1 down, 1 strange matter. That asteroid is composed of strange matter. What monstrous experiment are you dabbling in now?
I didn't go to the trouble of bringing you here just to discuss the ethics of my work.
Ethics? Don't be such a hypocrite. Your past is littered with the mutilated results of your unethical experiments.
I had all I could take of that Canton university days. Am I expected to abandon my research because of the side effects on inferior species? Are you prepared to abandon walking in case you squash an insect underfoot?
Stay away! Whatever you brought me here for, I'm having no part of it.
Leave him there!
He may be hurt.
Son, don't interfere.
I'll deal with you later. And that's the last time she will interfere.
Stay away, I'll smash this!
Yurak!
I'll smash it to pieces!
Yurak, get in here!
Rather unusual species. Can't say I recognize it. Humanoid with reptilian influences, wouldn't you say, Mel?
Lacertian. A race so indolent they can't be bothered to bury their dead.
Really? I suppose we've explored this planet. I wish I could remember.
There's not a lot to remember. The benevolent climate has induced lethargy. They fail to realize their full potential.
Rather harsh judgment, Mel.
Not mine. Yours.
The more I know me, the less I like me.
All right. I'll find him without you. One thing about the Doctor, you can't miss him in that outfit.
No, I think not. Lacks my natural humility. Doesn't look right without a horse. I need something more dignified. Time Lordish. A little portentous, perhaps, Mel?
Pretentious is the word.
Old hat. Not frilled. How's that? Would that bowl have made Nova?
Yes, yes, yes. Very elegant.
Ah, thank goodness in this regeneration I've regained my impeccable sense of haute couture.
If you finish preening, could we please get what we came for? I'm sorry, but you seem to be losing control.
I was hallucinating. I had an overwhelming sense of evil. And there was a word. Rah, raid.
Radiation wave meter, that's what we came here for.
Oh, yes. Where do you reckon I'd keep it?
Tool room.
Won't be a jiffy. Absence makes the nose grow longer.
Cretin.
You know, I can't help feeling sorry for the Rani Mel, getting caught in her own devious trap.
She's got nobody to blame but herself.
Suppose so. But what was she doing prowling around on the Kershaw?
Well, I'd have thought the reason was obvious.
Is it?
She must be on the brink of a major discovery.
Have to be a cosmic breakthrough for a neurochemist of her stature to come storming the barricades.
All the more reason to press on. Get there first. You've repeatedly said that in the wrong hands, scientific knowledge can be dangerous.
What scientific knowledge? What am I doing? If only I could remember.
Oh, don't start all that again. Look, repair the machine and maybe we'll find the solution.
The machine won't tell me what's behind that locked door, will it? The machine won't restore my memory, will it? If the Rani was after our experiment, we must be playing with fire.
Oh, forget the Rani. She's finished, destroyed.
Is she? Oh, don't underestimate her. She's a brilliant but sterile mind. There's not one spark of decency in her.
I'm overwhelmed.
Such superior diagnostic talents.
It's my 40.
Well, then it's a pity they can't be concentrated on the machine.
Another thing. Why was the Rani dressed like you, Mel?
Perhaps she's fashion conscious.
No, she was in disguise. Practicing another one of her talents.
Really? You're going to be much longer in there, Doctor.
Afraid so, more hasta, less vista.
You, Recursion, connect this specimen to the main input.
No, leave him alone! I won't let you do...
You have no choice. Now listen to me. They are completely without conscience. They will not hesitate to kill.
All went as you planned, mistress.
Good.
Set the temperature gauge, Mel.
I'm setting nothing.
Stubbornness will not help the doctor.
And putting him in here will. That's some twisted philosophy, if you like.
How far have you got?
I need to realign the final calibrations before he can be connected to the main input.
Make certain that the levels are kept stable.
If you're hoping for any positive results, you're going to be disappointed. The doctor won't collaborate.
I'm sure, were he able, he'd express his appreciation of such unstinted confidence. As soon as the activity indicator reaches 8.15, increase the stimulation.
To reproduce the leptonic era temperature of 10 to the power of 12 K, it will be essential to create a cataclysmic explosion, the equivalent of a supernova.
Is this what you're looking for?
Our time dilation is not questioned. Our understanding of time is still at a primitive stage.
It won't be once the Doctor has added his contribution.
Everything is ready.
Then switch on!
No, Bayas, for once, don't do it!
in your hands now. Remember that.
I still assert the electron-positron pairs can be prevented from recombining into photons.
Really? This is not the place for double entendres.
You're all contributing gibberish.
My theory will provide the formula.
A fool in his formula is soon parted.
Outrageous polemics.
Gentlemen, such hostility. Remember, blessed are the pie makers, for they shall make light pastry.
It is a fundamental postulate that all motion is relative.
You wouldn't say that if you met my uncle.
Dismissing our position as decadent heresy is the refuge of the reactionary.
Ah, well, every dogma has its day.
Kill him!
It is stated in the special theory and has been demonstrated that an increase in velocity will increase mass.
Exactly. The faster a fat man runs, the fatter he'll get.
Quickly! Disconnect the doctor! The fool has developed multiple schizophrenia!
Congratulations! You brought us here.
And I shall dispose of you. This will rid me of the pair of you. Quick, now, let us stand there! Help me! You interfering maniac! No!
Give her a taste of her own medicine. Shall I switch on?
No, Mel, two wrongs don't make a left turn. Right.
Let me out! Let me out! Do you hear me? You said yourself that the doctor could still cause trouble. Remain here and see that he doesn't.
And where is the Mistress going?
To my Tardis. I want to monitor the experiment from there.
I would prefer to go with you.
No doubt. But you can't.
142, 141, 140, 139, 138, 137, 136, 135, 134, 133, 132, 131.
Doctor! Faroon, you were warned not to listen to him.
When that voice reaches zero, there'll be nobody left in Lacursha to listen to me or anyone else.
He's speaking the truth, Beth.
What is it you want me to do?
First, see if there's anyone in there. Mel, hold hand to the stumps.
Pumps!
Icona, take good care of him.
He's someone important.
They all are. Louis Pasteur, he will rid his world of a major scourge. He will save the lives of tens of millions.
Doctor, come through.
Take them back to the TARDIS. Doctor! Thank you again.
101, 100, 99, 98, 97, 96, 95, 94, 93, 92, 91, 90, 89, 88, 87, 86, 85, 84, 83, 82, 81, 80, 79, 78, 77, 76, 75, 74, 73, 74.
Doctor, we haven't a second to spare.
Bell's right, Doctor. I can finish here. You're the only one that can tackle the Rani.
Don't leave it too late, Pierce.
I know what I have to do.
Doctor, come on.
Go with him, Faroon.
But can't I wait?
You've rarely questioned my actions before. This is not the time to begin.
59, 58, 57, 56, 55, 54, 53, 52, 51.
Rani! It's over! You're beaten! I've aborted the launch, and the Lacurshians are preparing to attack!
You imbecile! You've signed their death warrants!